Moreton Bay Marine Park is a beautiful expanse of water that goes from Caloundra to the Gold Coast Seaway. To help us manage the area, we implemented a zoning plan which came in March 2009. The main areas of interest for recreational fishers are the green zones, yellow zones or conservation zones, no anchoring areas and go slow areas. Green zones are just like national parks. You can go there but you can't take anything. So there's no fishing, there's no bait gathering, but you can anchor up there and enjoy the area. When travelling through a green zone or anchoring up there, we just ask that you keep your rod stowed and secured, which can mean in a rod holder with no bait on the hook. Yellow zones are adjacent to green zones. In these areas you can only have 2 rods and 2 hooks per person. We've expanded our go slow areas for turtles and dugongs. Most of these areas are quite shallow and the animals cannot escape from boat propellers by diving. We've also implemented some go slow areas for natural values. This is to reduce the disturbance to mangroves and to shorebirds from boat wash. In go slow areas, boats are required to operate off the plane. This allows animals to get out of the way and reduces wash. Alternatively, there are signs placed around the borders of most of the green zones, and there are also signs at each boat ramp. The best way to find your way around the bay is to get one of our user guides. It's got maps, GPS marks and all the rules and regulations you need to know.
Trying to take a very rigorous approach to our monitoring of the bay, and we're doing a lot of work to ensure that it's scientifically robust and independent. We don't have any preconceived ideas of whether it will be a good thing or a bad thing. But we're trying to get the best scientific results to show us what's happening in the park. The park is protecting 16% of the bay from any extraction such as fishing and so on, and it will be very exciting to look at whether this is working. To date we have looked at some of the existing green zones that were present in the marine park before the new updated version came out this year, and we found that there were more crabs, there were more fish and they were bigger in those areas. So we do expect to see some very positive things coming out of this new protection. What we're hoping to see is whether the increase in fish and crabs in these green zones can actually spill over into the rest of the park and therefore have a beneficial and long-term effect for recreational and commercial fishers in the area.